that's where I accidentally made I accidentally made Eric read a Shrek fanfiction. Wasn't directly my fault, but I was part of the reason why it happened. But that got me a follow back on Twitter, and at the time, Eric was the biggest person that actually followed me back, and I was just like, holy cow, this is insane. Like, whoa, you know? Like, oh my gosh, like, oh my gosh, I'm being followed by someone that's like on the SMP and everything. This is amazing. And then, right, like, it was insane. And also, one of those nights, right? I don't know if he remembers this, but I noticed that people were in the MCU call and everything. People were in the MCU call. So I was just like, oh shoot, people are in this call, you know, I'll join the call and I'll talk. Someone else happened to be inside of that call, and that was Tubbo. Tubbo was also in the call. So I was just like, we were talking and everything, you know, I was just like, I wanted to send, I'm pretty sure I wanted to like send him a meme or something. So then he friended me, and then that was that. He friended me, and that was that. Which was really funny. So I was just like, okay, you know what? I'm still, and then this is when I got to about, I think 15,000. We were still going strong. We were still going and everything. We hit 15K halfway to YouTube rank. I was just like, wow, this is incredible. This is awesome. I actually have like a community. I actually have like people, right? Like people that will watch my content. So I was playing, right? I was playing one day. I decided to create a little thing called a stream party. I bought MVP++. And I decided to create a little streaming party, you know, with the viewers and everything. This is when I was averaging about 100 viewers. 100 viewers, crazy, absolutely crazy. Parties took a lot less to fill up, actually. Wait, how do I turn off chat? I have no idea, actually. /p mute. There we go. So I decided, hey, I really like these streamer parties. I think they're really fun. I'll continue to do them. Right? So then I was just playing a game of Capture the Wool and everything. Oh, that's... Wait, okay. I was just playing a game of Capture the Wool and everything. And I was just like, oh yeah, cool. We can play Capture the Wool. You know, it's a good way for me to interact with my fans. You know, it's fun. It's really fun. And it's also just not working. There we go. I was just like, wow, this is a really cool way for me to interact with people. So then this is mainly what I did. This is mainly what I did for a while. I did Hypixel viewer parties. I did, like, interactive stuff with fans. I did beating the game streams for a while. I was averaging about, like, 300 viewers at this time now. I had about, like, 20,000 followers, right? Like, it's awesome. Right? So we were playing this and everything. We were playing, I don't know. I don't think it was this map. I don't think that it was this map. Right? I don't think it was this map. But we were playing the game and everything. We were going. Right? And then other people were streaming, right, at the same time. One of the people that were streaming at this time was Puns. You guys know Puns, hopefully. So, Puns was streaming, and that was awesome. You guys go ahead. Puns was streaming. And at the end, he needed someone to raid. And for some reason, a lot of people in my chat were like, hey, you should raid this guy. And I remember the exact stuff that I did. I was just like, wait a second, Puns is watching my stream? I gotta show him by speed bridging. And then I fell immediately, just like that. I did that on purpose, trust me. So, he was just like, hey, like, oh, Puns, oh my goodness, and everything, like, and then He said if I fell, then he would raid me, and then I immediately fell. So then he raided me with 5,000 people. 5,000 people. It was the first time I ever had more than 1,000 viewers. It was the first time I ever had, like, it was incredible. Right? It was incredible. It was the first time that I had more than 1,000 viewers. It was the first time, like, it was like, I didn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. Like, it was insane. There was, like, so many people watching me now. There was 1,000 people. Like, that's just crazy. That's just crazy. And for the rest of that, I was averaging, like, way higher than I was before and everything. And I was just like, wow, this is incredible. This is awesome. So then people tried to, like, you know, get other people to raid me and everything. Fundy said, like, the funny thing that I uploaded to TikTok, just like, oh, I'm not gonna raid Ranboo, I don't know who that is. You know, that was the funny thing. And then, right, after that, like, I was just going. I was still going. I was still growing. I was still growing at a very fast rate. A lot faster than I had ever seen. And then, media share started to become a huge thing. Media share started to become a huge thing on Tubbo's stream. So, because my spinning chair video had a lot of views, it was able to get past the Autobot for being shared. So then, what happened was that it kept on getting shared to Tubbo. Then, I got blocked on Twitter by Tubbo. And I was just like, oh shoot, this is, oh my gosh, this is like such a funny thing. You know, I got blocked by Tubbo on Twitter. I went into a VC with him for a couple of days in a row. You know, we were talking and everything, and it was like, oh, it was cool, you know, it was cool. Like, I was talking with Tubbo. Like, I know who Tubbo is. I think that Tubbo's pretty cool. You know? And then he followed me, and then I was just like, oh shoot, this is really, really cool. This is cool and everything. And then, so remember the Among Us Discord? The Among Us Discords, right? So, I decided a long time before that, Dream was in one of those Among Us Discords. And then I was just like, oh, Dream's in this Discord. I'm going to send him a friend request. You never know what could happen. I sent him a friend request, nothing happened. Of course nothing happened. I mean, Dream gets so many friend requests per day, like there is no way that he would randomly see mine and then accept it. And he didn't. And then I decided to make a tweet called, what was it? I think it was like 14 reasons. And I was the first. I was the first person, okay? I was one of the, if not the first person on TikTok to upload a list of reasons why I should join the Dream SMP. It was a satirical list, of course. It was a satirical list. It didn't really do anything. And then that started gaining traction. That entire thing started gaining traction. It was incredible. And then I got a text from one of my friends. They were just like, oh shoot. Dream commented on your TikTok. I was just like, wait, huh? Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean Dream commented on my TikTok? And then he said, duel me, and if you win, your wish is granted. That's what he said. And I was just like, oh shoot. And then I was just like, but how the heck am I supposed to contact this guy? And then I looked at my friends list on Discord. He added me back. On Discord. And then we talked about it. We like tried to plan out a duel, ended up falling through and everything. But that's okay. Because he still had me added, which was just crazy. So, and now during this time, right? During this time, I was just like, hey, 1 second. Which one is this one? This one, right? No, not that one. But I just, during this time, I was just like, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna like make my own videos, make my own content and everything. I uploaded videos. I fell into this sort of, what is it? I fell into this sort of like system. I would upload, you know, it would do okay. I would stream like once every couple of days, once a week and everything. And it was cool. It was really cool. I mean, heck, here's the place where I recorded my first ever TikTok. Here's the place where the first one was recorded and the first one was uploaded. So I fell into this entire like system, you know, but something happened, you know. I was just like, man, I really want to like branch out more. I really want to get in contact with a lot more people and everything, right? But then I was just like, I didn't know how. And then Nikki, I saw one of Nikki's tweets on my timeline being like, she was like, hey, I want to start a hardcore series and I want like random people to do it with. And I was just like, ooh, should I DM Nikki about this? I think that this would be pretty cool, right? I think that this would be really cool. I think that if I were able to, I think, okay, so I'm going to try DM. I don't know if I can DM. Is she following back? Let me check. She was following me back. She was following me back on Twitter. So I was just like, oh shoot. So then I DM'd and she was like, yeah, sure, I'd love to. So we played hardcore. It was really cool. It was really fun. It was super fun. It was, oh my gosh, it was awesome. I was like, wow, like, oh my goodness, I have like all of this just incredible, like I'm able to like collaborate with people and everything. And it's awesome. And then Phil was there. We got trapped in the nether with everyone. We got trapped in the nether, so then Phil had to help us. And then that's how I was able to get like Phil added. Because fun fact, Phil was actually the first person I talked to. Before Eric, before Tubbo, before Nikki. Phil was actually the first person that I ever contacted. Because before 6 months ago, before everything had started, I made a little video called... I made a little Skywars video. I forgot what the video was called. But I made a little Skywars video, and I was just like, you know what? I want people to see if this is good. So then I DM'd literally almost every single YouTuber that I could. Just anywhere. Being like, hey, like, can you check out my video, see if I did well and everything? And then no one else responded. No one else responded. Except for Phil. Phil was like, yeah, looks like you're having fun. Keep with it. So I was just like, oh shoot. Like, this is amazing. Like, this is so cool, you know. I have like I like Phil, the guy that survived in hardcore for 5 years. Like, Phil, you know, he like contacted me back, and that gave me the boost that I needed to start uploading on that day 6 months ago. So then I was just like, oh man, this is awesome. And then, right, I had the old faithful day a while back where it was another, before, remember that one stream? Before this stream, I was just like, I DM'd Phil. I DM'd Phil being like, hey, I don't really know how to contact people or get in contact with people about like collaborations and such. Do you have any advice on that? And then he was just like, well, I mean, I usually do solo streams and everything, so I don't really have much advice, but I mean, you can just try to like reach out and see if they respond. And I was just like, yeah, I just like feel like it's really hard for me, you know, because I'm so like new. I kind of appeared. No one really knows who I am and everything. He's just like, yeah, no, I completely get that. So I talked with Phil and everything, and I was just like, that was a good conversation to have with Phil. And then, right, I was just like, oh, okay, so I'll start my stream, you know, and this was when a thing had just happened on this server. I forgot what it's called. Oh yeah, the Dream SMP. A thing had happened on the server. a huge country got blown up. Oh my goodness, that's a whoa. I can't believe that. Oh, wait, but they're going to be having an election. You know what would be really funny? You know what would be really funny? If someone who wasn't on the server at all tried to run for president of L'Manberg. So, we opened up a little Paint document. We opened up an MS Paint document. And we drew out our plans. We drew out how we would run for president of L'Manberg. We drew out our plans. We made our jokes. And then Nikki was just like, hey, a lot of people have been adding me on Twitter. Like, what are you doing? And then I'm just like, getting my call. And then we were talking and everything. We were making jokes. We were making so much stuff about that and everything. Oh, it was so funny. And then we decided, well, hey, it would be pretty funny. And then I got raided. Oh, shoot, I got raided. Now, you guys have to keep in mind that I had a max viewership of 7,000 people before this. And they raided me with 30,000 people. Phil and Fundy at the same time. Now, there was someone, though. Phil and Fundy raided me. I had 30,000 viewers. I was doing the L'Manberg bit. It was like the perfect time. It was awesome. But then a little person was in that chat that decided to stick around for the stream. And I was just like, oh. Like, oh, Dream's in chat. Like, I saw people say, oh, Dream's in chat and everything. And I was just like, oh, this is really funny. I'm doing a bit about joining the Dream SMP while Dream is literally in my chat. That's funny. That's funny, right? And I was doing the bit and everything. I was making the jokes about like, oh, banger tweets, banger president, Ranboo 2021, let's go. And then I was just like, okay, let me look at my Discord and everything. Oh, there's a little DM. There's a little DM from on Discord. Oh, wonder who it's from. Oh, it's from Dream. And it was just a little question. It was just a little question. What's your IGN? Now, it took me a second. Why would Dream be asking for my in-game name when he doesn't? Oh. And then Nikki asks the question, hey, how are you going to run for president of this SMP when you aren't even on it? When you aren't even on the SMP? Why would you do that? And then I was like, oh, well, let me just hack in. And then what I decided to do was, now this was, keep in mind, chat, this was during when I was streaming. This was during the middle of my stream. He literally said, hey, join in the middle of your stream. It would be funny. And I'm like, you're right. It would be really, really funny if I joined in the middle of the stream. So I joined in. I joined into the server. I logged on. I logged on to the server. I was like, oh shoot, like I'm on this server now. I'm on this server now. This is amazing. I'm really far away from spawn, which is just terrible because I could have done a lot of cool things. But you know what? That's okay. So I hacked my way into the SMP. I got in. It was amazing. Everyone freaked out. My entire chat was like, wait, huh? No, this is a joke, right? This is obviously a joke, right? There's no way that it's real. And then Dream showed up and they were in the chat went crazy. The chat went absolutely crazy. They were just like, oh shoot, what the? This is happening. Hold up. No, this is fake, right? This has to be fake. No, there's no way that this is real. No, like the entire chat was just filled with just mainly disbelief. And I mean, makes sense why they would not believe me. Because I would definitely pull something like this. But then Dream. And then I got a tour. I got a tour from Nikki, which is actually really funny that Nikki's the only other person here. Because she was the only person on the server. So, or no, Puns was also on the server. Like, it was incredible. So then I joined, and I was just like, oh man, I'm on this now. I'm on this server. I'm on this entire thing with people that I've watched. You know, watching, like, people that I've, like, watched, people that I've, like, seen, people that, like, I've, like, been like, oh shoot, like, I really like their content. They would walk by me. They would talk about me. And I was just like, this is it. This is incredible. Now, at this time, I was actually at 200K, actually. I was actually at 200K. It was actually, like, I actually had, like, a lot more subscribers than the last time we did our last subject. But, like, on YouTube. But I was at, like, 200K, and I was just like, oh, man. Like, this is incredible. Like, usually, like, this is it. Like, this is the Dream SMP. The Dream SMP. And then I joined. And then I got thrown into lore immediately. Like, I was just like, yeah, I know the lore thing and everything. I probably just take it slow for a little bit. No, you're gonna actually be causing one of the main events that starts a huge arc on the server. Oh, okay, sounds good. Yeah, that was it. That was, like, I was just like, oh, okay. Oh, okay. So I joined the Dream SMP, and then I did Dream SMP streams. I did spooky streams. I did streams, and with all of that, the one thing that remained consistent was, well, me. No matter when in the beginning or in the end, I was still the same person I was 6 months ago as I am now. Sure, I talk a lot more confidently. I can say a lot more things to a lot of people. But I'm still the person that you didn't know 6 months ago. But I'm also the person that you know now. So, with everything that has happened in all of these 6 months and everything, another thing that has remained constant has been you guys, has been the support, has been, like, the incredible support. I mean, I was able to raise so much money for charity, which is incredible. Like, I was able to raise so much money for charity. I was able to break so many records because of the same kind of support that I got in the very, very beginning. People were like, hey, I'm gonna take a chance on this guy. People took a chance on me. Dream took a chance on me. Dream decided to add this person that he had barely spoken to once straight up into a huge server.